Big Boss Jock Radio Show. A show where listeners are encouraged to rise up, confront the U.S. government, be part of the solution, join up with the revolution, liberate the Confederate States of America, the Alamo, placed as the capital. Analyst Assessment, Episode 35. The clip being assessed was posted by NBC News. Posted on April 5, 2019. Airtime 52 minutes, 2 seconds. Clip entitled, Watch Live. Trump participates in Immigration and Border Security Roundtable. 16 minutes and 35 seconds. Statement made, Gloria. They wanted to give you a memento for all the support you given us. People, listeners out there, this is the leader of the United States of America, that Gloria, Chief Gloria of the Border Patrol. They call her the Chief. She's part of the conference. She's on one side of the U.S. President. It used to be, sir, Mr. President, sir. Now is you. Inappropriate for a subordinate with their superior to behave in such a way. The U.S. Border Patrol, who's the commander-in-chief? Gloria is the chief, and the general known with the name Semonite acts the part of the commander. And in between is the one that became chummy with the bunch and now means not much. They, with us, aren't with you, in reference, U.S. President, because Gloria's group is not part of the you, the Mr. President you. They don't think of him in that way, so that would set precedent. No, it'd be him, Don. So they don't think of Don. He's another of the group. He's referred to as you. So why should any other name be used? Don. And that's not his real name anyways. His birth name is other. Alan Hawkins. Born in 1936 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. His DNA, if were assessed, matches my DNA. His mother was my grandmother. She passed away. 93. Thinking I was at 4 at the beginning. It's a February. It seems like 4. It's that. Last time I saw her was 93. Yep, Dorothy Hawkins. Inappropriate, the conversation with the use of you from a Border Patrol agent with the U.S. President. Shouldn't be tolerated. Not one of the words they, nor you, to the other you, to the us, none of it should be used. (1641) Statement made, Gloria, we present you a piece of the border wall from that's out here. Statement should have been, U.S. Border Patrol, Imperial Valley County, State of California, Calexico Station. Myself with the other agents would like to present you, sir, Mr. President, Don, with a piece of material from the construction site made into a commemorative plaque, figurative of the official visit made by you, sir, Mr. President. Thank you from us, the agents here at the U.S. Border Patrol, Calexico Station. Instead, what the public receives is We present you a piece of the border wall from one that's out here. Oh, come on, people. Here needs to be Calexico Station. We needs to be the U.S. Border Patrol. And you needs to be Sir, Mr. President, sir. And what's simply termed the border needs to be the U.S. border. 16, as far as myself, it's not, and it's herself. And it would be Gloria. She needed to say, she's of the U.S. Border Patrol, Imperial Valley County, State of California, Calexico Station, herself with the other agents, would like to present, and she would refer to him as Sir, Mr. President, sir, or Sir, Mr. President, and continue, or Sir, Mr. President, and the last name. Anything else is a disrespect. Yesteryear wouldn't have been tolerated. Though now, the people have been conditioned to be very tolerant. So much so, they can't spot a hoax when they're witnessing one. The show, not the Big Boss Jock radio show, the Calexico Conference, and every other program they listen to that has any type of audience, subjected to a 5-minute lapse on every broadcast, computer-generated dialogue. The actions, the performance which is seen on the screen is not genuine. And it's so much so that it's nearly an entire computer-generated production. Demand live TV and watch what they see. Most of these programs would go off of the air, including the news, supposed to be for information value, now known as for entertainment, with the commentators, the theatrics. The computer-generated intonation. Key at a psychiatry visit is intonation. 1650. State of Gloria. Read from a plaque. She stated, it says this, number 45. Number 45 is the same. Another no name. Oh, that's the end of her statement. It says was only 4 words. She used the term 45. Quite rude is to not use the name included and only refer to the U.S. President as a number. It's quite ignorant. Unacceptable. Computer generated canned chuckle placed to dawn and the face of smiling as if it's something humorous to be insulted. 1653. State of Gloria, employees. Computer pronunciation placed, accent of a Hispanic. So it gives the impression that the employees are Hispanic, her group. Computer generated. Listen was M. Police, Mexican police. What was perceived? What does she say there at 1653? Decide for themselves. And realize it's computer generated placed. "17 minutes. Gloria stated, protecting America's borders. Protecting the U.S. or the United States of America's borders. America's borders, the term America, when it was noticeable that the U.S. president shifted, was with George Bush, the younger of the two. There's elder and there's the other. Well, he is the younger. And he was a president as well. America was going to fight back. Why not the United States of America? The United States. The citizens of the United States. the U.S. public instead of America. What Yankee doesn't realize is from pole to pole is the Americas. They are not the exclusive American. Someone who lives in South America is an American. As much as Yankee is American, so is a Canadian. Yankee doesn't realize by taking on the ambiguous name of America, yeah, it's specific to the Western Hemisphere. It's a large part of the landmass and the role they group themselves with. I mean, it's one of the main land masses. It's definitely not their territory as a U.S. citizen. They took on the name, and in doing so, they lost their identity. How often do they hear the U.S. citizen? That's a different matter. Not mentioned much. 1708, Gloria stated front lines. When she did, the camera shaked, computer generated, to catch the attention of the viewer. Placed the line, the phrase that was versed, into the mind. Due to the primal instincts, the vision was blurred for a minute, or disrupted, agitated, so the primal instincts lock onto the words. And further planted are that phrase or key word, in this case a phrase, front lines. Agitation, war scenes, they shake the camera around, get the viewer agitated, in a different state of awareness, stress, irritation. 1701. The computer-generated sound when Gloria was presenting the plaque. Dawn placed attention. Not seen in the room, the viewers to perceive that it's one of the audience, pushed chair back and stomped out of the room. Gloria nodded head, well, looked that way and gave approval, as if she understood. Interruption to the speech, very rude, not acceptable. Who in that audience would have the audacity to walk out on the U.S. president when receiving a plaque? And why weren't they reprimanded? Why would they continue at the U.S. Border Patrol? Who's running that show? The U.S. citizen should be furious. Furthermore, it's computer generated. It is not genuine. It is to deceive the viewer. They've been subjected, and they continue to be subjected, to a psychological operation. Computer generated dialogue placed by the USDIA to every program. 1708, Gloria stated, Border Security Mission of the United States. We would like to computer-generated place phrase, avoidance to stay United States Border Security Mission. Condition the viewer accept the division, autonomous region of California, separate from what was known as the United States of America. And due to the separation, we'll need to take on a new name termed America. And they will be an A citizen, America citizen. They're being grouped with the illegal migrant. Appears as if they're going to migrate soon. We're planning on that, listener? There's another suggestion. Well, it isn't a suggestion. It's right there, clear. What's being placed in the dialogue is deception. Big Boss Jock has a suggestion. Join up with the revolution. Be part of the solution. Do not allow the takeover, the breakup of the U.S. territory. And no, Yankee Sam is not going to announce tomorrow will be the breakup of the territory. It takes being proactive, going out there and taking action. Kick off the revolution. Liberate the Confederate States of America. The Alamo, placed as the capital our one only God. He helps me do this rhyme, line by line. I do give my thanks, along with gratitude, for our one only God, Father in heaven. This is the Big Boss Jock, signing off.